Have you ever felt a profound connection to the unseen world, a deep sense of empathy, and a strong desire to help others heal? These feelings might be indicating that you are a natural spiritual healer, even if you haven't fully realized it yet. Many people walk through life with this incredible gift, unaware of their potential to make a significant difference in the lives of those around them. In this video, we'll delve into 10 compelling signs that suggest you may be a natural spiritual healer. By exploring these signs and understanding their significance, you can begin to tap into your innate healing abilities and use them to create positive change in the world. One of the most telling signs of a natural spiritual healer is an heightened sense of empathy and sensitivity. If you find yourself easily picking up on the emotions and pain of others, even those you don't know personally, it could be a strong indication of your healing talents. This empathetic connection allows you to understand and relate to people on a deep level, enabling you to offer genuine comfort and support. You may find that you feel a strong urge to help those who are suffering, even if you have no prior connection to them. This desire to alleviate pain and bring healing to others is a hallmark of a true spiritual healer. Empathy and sensitivity are not always easy gifts to carry, as they can sometimes leave you feeling overwhelmed by the weight of others' struggles. However, it's essential to remember that your ability to feel deeply is also your greatest strength as a healer. By learning to manage your own emotions and set healthy boundaries, you can harness your empathy to create a profound impact on the lives of those you encounter. When you find yourself in the presence of someone who is hurting, take a moment to tune into your intuition. Trust the guidance that arises from within, as it may lead you to offer just the right words of comfort or a gentle touch that can help to ease their pain. Remember that your sensitivity is a sacred gift, one that allows you to connect with others on a soul level and facilitate true healing. Another common characteristic of natural spiritual healers is the ability to receive intuitive insights or gut feelings about people and situations. These insights often come in the form of sudden knowings or impressions that seem to arise from a place beyond the rational mind. If you find that you frequently have a strong sense about someone's true intentions or the potential outcome of a situation, even without concrete evidence to support your feelings, it may be a sign of your intuitive healing abilities. Intuition is a powerful tool for spiritual healers, as it allows them to tap into a deeper level of understanding and wisdom. When you learn to trust and follow your intuitive guidance, you can offer profound insights and advice to those who seek your help. These insights may come in the form of a gentle nudge to ask a certain question or a clear sense of what someone needs to hear in order to begin their healing journey. It's important to remember that intuition is not always logical or easily explained. Sometimes, the guidance you receive may seem illogical or even contradictory to what your rational mind believes is best. However, as you begin to trust and act upon your intuitive insights, you'll find that they often lead to profound breakthroughs and healing for both yourself and others. To cultivate your intuitive abilities as a spiritual healer, it's essential to create space for quiet reflection and inner listening. This might involve practices such as meditation, journaling, or spending time in nature. By quieting the chatter of the mind and tuning into the wisdom of your heart, you can begin to access the intuitive guidance that is always available to you. A deep love and appreciation for the natural world is another common trait among spiritual healers. If you feel a strong connection to the beauty and energy of nature, it may be a sign that you are attuned to the healing power that exists within the earth itself. Many spiritual healers find that spending time outdoors, whether it's walking in the woods, sitting by a stream, or simply tending to a garden, helps them to recharge and connect with their inner healing abilities. Nature has a way of reminding us of the interconnectedness of all things and of the cyclical nature of life itself. When we spend time in natural settings, we are reminded that healing is a natural process, one that occurs in its own time and in its own way. As a spiritual healer, you may find that you are able to tap into this natural flow of energy and use it to facilitate healing for yourself and others. In addition to its calming and rejuvenating effects, Nature can also serve as a powerful teacher for spiritual healers. By observing the ways in which plants and animals adapt to challenges and change, we can gain valuable insights into the resilience and transformative power of the human spirit. Nature can also serve as a mirror, reflecting back to us the beauty and strength that exists within our own hearts. To deepen your connection with nature as a spiritual healer, consider incorporating regular time outdoors into your self-care routine. This might involve taking a daily walk in a nearby park, sitting quietly in your backyard, or even bringing natural elements like plants or crystals into your home or healing space. By surrounding yourself with the energy of the earth, you can tap into a powerful source of healing and renewal. One of the most tangible signs of a natural spiritual healer is the ability to offer a healing touch. If you find that people often comment on the soothing quality of your presence or the warmth of your hands, it may be an indication that you have a gift for energy healing. Many spiritual healers report feeling a tingling sensation or a palpable heat in their hands when they are offering healing to others, as if the energy is flowing through them in a powerful way. The healing power of touch has been recognized for centuries in various cultural and spiritual traditions. From the laying on of hands in Christian faith healing to the use of Reiki and other energy healing modalities, the idea that human touch can facilitate healing is deeply ingrained in our collective consciousness. As a spiritual healer, you may find that you are naturally drawn to using touch as a way to connect with and support others. It's important to remember that the healing touch of a spiritual healer is not necessarily about physical contact, but rather about the intention and energy behind the touch. You may find that simply holding space for someone or offering a gentle hand on their shoulder can be just as powerful as a full-body healing session. The key is to approach each interaction with an open heart and a clear intention to support the highest good of the person you are working with. To cultivate your healing touch as a spiritual healer, it can be helpful to study various energy healing modalities and techniques. This might involve taking a Reiki course, learning about therapeutic touch, or exploring other forms of energy work. However, it's also important to trust your own intuition and natural abilities and to allow your unique healing style to emerge over time. Another common sign of a natural spiritual healer is a strong attraction to healing practices and modalities. If you find yourself naturally drawn to things like meditation, energy work, or holistic therapies, it may be a sign that your soul is calling you to explore your healing gifts on a deeper level. Many spiritual healers report feeling a sense of resonance or familiarity when they first encounter these practices, as if they are remembering something they have always known. This attraction to healing practices is often accompanied by a deep desire to learn and grow, both personally and spiritually. As a spiritual healer, you may find that you are constantly seeking out new ways to expand your understanding of the healing arts, whether through reading, attending workshops, or connecting with other healers and teachers. It's important to remember that your attraction to healing practices is not just a hobby or a passing interest, but a true calling. When you feel drawn to explore a particular modality or technique, trust that there is a reason for this attraction and that it may hold an important key to your own healing journey and your ability to support others. To deepen your connection with healing practices as a spiritual healer, consider setting aside regular time for study and exploration. This might involve creating a daily meditation practice, attending workshops or retreats, or seeking out mentorship from experienced healers in your community. Remember that the path of a spiritual healer is a lifelong journey of learning and growth, and that each step along the way is an opportunity to deepen your understanding and expand your impact. For many spiritual healers, the dream world is a powerful source of guidance, insight, and healing. If you find that you frequently have vivid dreams that offer messages or symbols related to your own life or the lives of others, it may be a sign that your healing abilities are expressing themselves through your subconscious mind. These dreams may involve direct communication with spirit guides or other healing beings, or they may offer more subtle insights into the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. Dreams can serve as a bridge between the conscious and unconscious mind, allowing us to access deeper levels of understanding and wisdom. As a spiritual healer, you may find that your dreams are particularly rich and meaningful, offering guidance and support for your own healing journey as well as your work with others. To cultivate your connection with the dream world as a spiritual healer, consider keeping a dream journal and setting an intention to remember and explore your dreams each night. When you wake up, take a few moments to write down any images, symbols, or messages that stand out to you and reflect on their potential meaning and significance. It can also be helpful to create a sacred space for dream work, such as an altar or meditation corner, where you can light a candle, burn some incense, and set an intention to receive guidance and insight from your dreams. Remember that the messages and symbols that appear in your dreams are unique to you, and that the most important thing is to approach them with an open heart and a willingness to listen and learn. One of the most important skills for any spiritual healer is the ability to hold space for others. This means creating a safe, non-judgmental environment where people feel comfortable to open up, share their struggles, and explore their own healing journey. If you find that people are naturally drawn to confide in you and seek your support, it may be a sign that you have a natural ability to create this kind of sacred space. Holding space is about more than just listening or offering advice. It's about being fully present with someone and creating a container of love and acceptance where they can explore their own truth and find their own way forward. As a spiritual healer, you may find that you have a natural ability to create this kind of environment, simply by being who you are and allowing your own light to shine. To cultivate your ability to hold space as a spiritual healer, it's important to work on your own self-awareness and emotional regulation. This means learning to recognize and manage your own triggers and reactions so that you can be fully present and available to others without getting caught up in your own stuff. It can also be helpful to practice active listening and empathetic communication, and to cultivate a sense of unconditional positive regard for those you work with. Remember that everyone is on their own unique healing journey, and that your role as a spiritual healer is simply to support and guide them along the way. For many spiritual healers, the universe is constantly communicating through synchronicities, signs, and other forms of divine guidance. If you find that you frequently experience meaningful coincidences or unexpected opportunities that seem to guide you on your healing path, it may be a sign that you are attuned to a higher level of awareness and purpose. These synchronicities might take many different forms, from repeating numbers or symbols to chance encounters with people who have an important message or lesson to share. As a spiritual healer, you may find that you are particularly sensitive to these signs and signals, and that they often serve as confirmation that you are on the right track. To cultivate your connection with synchronicities and signs as a spiritual healer, it's important to develop a sense of trust and surrender. This means learning to let go of your own agenda and expectations, and allowing yourself to be guided by a higher wisdom and purpose. It can also be helpful to keep a journal of the synchronicities and signs that you experience, and to reflect on their potential meaning and significance. Remember that the universe is always communicating with us, and that the more we learn to listen and trust, the more we can align ourselves with our highest path and purpose. Another common trait among spiritual healers is a deep desire for personal growth and self-awareness. If you find that you are constantly seeking out new ways to understand yourself and expand your consciousness, it may be a sign that you are called to a path of healing and service. This desire for personal growth often goes hand in hand with a recognition that healing others begins with healing ourselves. As a spiritual healer, you may find that you are drawn to practices like therapy, coaching, or spiritual study as a way to work through your own challenges and limitations, and to develop a deeper sense of self-awareness and compassion. To cultivate your desire for personal growth as a spiritual healer, it's important to approach your own healing journey with curiosity, openness, and a willingness to face your own shadows and limitations. This means being honest with yourself about the areas where you struggle and seeking out the support and guidance you need to work through them. It can also be helpful to surround yourself with a community of like-minded individuals who are also committed to personal growth and spiritual development. This might involve joining a meditation group, attending personal growth workshops or retreats, or seeking out mentorship from more experienced healers and teachers. Finally, one of the most important qualities for any spiritual healer is a sense of resilience and inner strength. This means having the ability to face challenges and setbacks with grace and determination, and to maintain a sense of hope and purpose even in the face of adversity. As a spiritual healer, you may find that you are often called to support others through difficult and painful experiences, and that this work can be emotionally and energetically demanding. To sustain yourself in this work, it's essential to cultivate your own inner reserves of strength and resilience, and to develop practices that help you stay grounded and centered. This might involve things like daily meditation or yoga, spending time in nature, or engaging in creative activities that help you express and process your own emotions. It can also be helpful to cultivate a strong support network of friends, family, and colleagues who understand the challenges and rewards of this work and who can offer encouragement and guidance when you need it. Ultimately, the path of a spiritual healer is one of service and self-discovery, and it requires a deep commitment to your own growth and well-being. By cultivating resilience and inner strength, you can develop the capacity to show up fully for yourself and others, and to make a meaningful difference in the world. If you resonate with several of the signs explored in this video, it may be a powerful indication that you are a natural spiritual healer with a unique set of gifts and abilities to offer the world. Trust that your healing abilities are a sacred calling, meant to be shared with others in a way that feels authentic and aligned for you. Remember that being a spiritual healer is not about being perfect or having all the answers, but rather about being willing to show up with an open heart and a commitment to serving the highest good. By nurturing your own spiritual connection and continuously honing your skills and self-awareness, you can develop the capacity to make a profound difference in the lives of those around you. The path of a spiritual healer is a lifelong journey of growth, compassion, and service, and it is one that is rich with meaning and purpose. Trust that every step along the way is an opportunity to deepen your own healing and to offer your unique gifts and talents in service of a greater good.